Hello everyone, my name is Evan. Today I'm going to record this video named Measles Explained, Vaccine or Not. Let's get started. Recently there's been a lot of talk about measles. What does measles actually do, and should you vaccinate advanced kids, or is it just a hysteria? Measles is a virus whole of proteins RNA plus more proteins for reproduction. It cannot be reproduced by itself, so it needs a host to do so. To understand the measles, we have to understand the immune system. You may have been the visual system we developed here. Now let's focus on the part of the immune system that relevant to measles. The measles virus enters through the nose, mouth, and eyes. The measles infection starts in the lungs. Measles is especially good at infecting the first line of defense, macrophages, powerful guard cells that protect the lungs from intruders. They enter the cell and take it over. The virus reprogram and transfer its dangerous virus reproduction center. Once the cell is filled with viruses, they leave the crippled cell and begin to cycle over and over again. But the immune system has a powerful weapon against a virus infection, natural killer cells. These cells basically patrol the body and check for cells for infections. If they find an infected cell, they order it to commit suicide. This is so effective that for the first 10 days or so, you will not notice that you infected with measles. And now the reason why measles are so powerful. After a period of fighting and dying, macrophages alert the brain of the immune system, dendritic cells. The job of dendritic cells is to collect samples of intruders, travel to the lymph node, and activate the heavy weapons that eradicate infection very fast in team effort. The measles virus uses a deathful tactic to infect the dendritic cell and use them to join horse as to enter deeper into your body. The infected cell travels to the next lymph node to alert other immune cells. Once they arise, the measles virus spreads around the Bergen T cell and B cell and infects them. It attacks the very system that evolved to fight it. Now things happen very fast. The lymph system spreads the virus everywhere, and it enters the bloodstream, infecting cells while traveling. Measles infects the spleen, liver, and intestines, most importantly the lungs. The symptoms range from very high fever, headaches, sickness, bronchitis, and of course a rash. In the lungs, the immune system was doing pretty okay, but now the millions of viruses attacking a second time. Killing countless, wiping out the defense systems. In this way, you start coughing out millions of measles viruses. Measles has also contagious at this stage that if you meet someone who isn't vaccinated, there's about 90% that you will infect them. Without protection or anything in the lungs, other bacteria and viruses that usually would not stand a chance now enter the lungs and be a harmful parallel infection that causes pneumonia, the most common way to die from measles. Your body system is now seriously wounded. Various protective cells are hurt and disrupted. Virus spread everywhere, infected the skin of the body. The typical measles are rash now. It becomes visible. In some cases, measles virus reaches the brain and causes brain infections. So it does so, the chance of dying are between 20 to 40%. There may be long-term damage, but your body is far from giving up at this stage. It fights back aggressively. Some dendritic cells survive long enough to activate the antivirus forces of the body. Plasma cells in the lymph node start producing billions of antibodies. Tiny proteins stop mark infected cells for destruction and clamp the virus together. The killer T cells flood the body and kill the infected cells left and right. After 2 to 3 weeks, the body usually gets upper hand and overwhelms the infection. But the immune system is now seriously weakened, and it may take weeks or months to recover, leaving the body vulnerable for other disease. But if you make it, you're not immune. The immune system remembers the virus forever. Measles is no joke. Although 84% of all humans are vaccinated against measles, 122,000 people died because of the infection in 2014. Some people cannot get the vaccine. Either they are too young, or because chemotherapy or IHP, or because they are allergic to vaccine. They need the rest of us to stop the disease for them. The measles vaccination is safe, cheap, and available. There's no benefits that all have measles. If you don't have strength in your immune system, it's not more natural. Only people who don't want to be vaccinated only want the best for their children, which is honorable. But if you ask yourself, am I putting my life on and other children's risk by not vaccinating against measles? The answer is sad as yes. Yes, you are. Let's not blame the game, though. Let's work together and eradicate this virus. Together we can get rid of these dreadful monsters and consign them to the rightful race, the history books. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.